young man charged with love, for Christ chooses religious life. This prompts his father, mother, sister and 2 brothers to follow his path. They too choose a life of seclusion and prayer. He is Saint Peter of Tarentaise, who later became the Archbishop of Tarentaise. Peter was born in 1102 near Vienna and joined a Cistercian monastery at the age of 20. His life was full of modesty, charity, and humility, so that when people spent time with him they enjoyed much peace of mind. He was appointed the abbot of a new monastery that was started in mountainous terrain. He welcomed travelers to use his monastery as a resting place. For the sick and poor travelers, he opened a hospice. He was leading a life of quiet happiness in the monastery. However, he was called upon to take up the position as the Archbishop of Tarentaise. This was against his wish. He wanted to remain with the community, living a life of prayer and service, but had to be compelled to take on this leadership role. He obeyed, and found his new diocese to be in a mess. The clergy was notorious for corruption and immorality. His first task was to reform the clergy by establishing strict rules. He opened institutions to care for the sick and the poor, and made regular pastoral visits to the faithful. Many miracles were attributed to him during this time, including multiplication of food during a famine. His fame spread as a wonder worker, which made him so uncomfortable, and he suddenly disappeared. He took refuge in a remote Cistercian abbey in Switzerland, where he had joined the community under an assumed name as a lay brother. However, after some time he was traced and brought back to do his duties as the archbishop. Option for the poor was his hallmark. It is said that he twice gave his cloak to the poor men who did not have warm clothing. By doing this he was endangering his own life in such cold weather conditions.